Hey guys, Trav here, and I'm new to this YouTube thing. This is really my first time really uploading, but I want to get into the gaming in the YouTube realm, and there's so many things going on, so many controversies. I just want to really give out my opinion, and I want to hear what people have to say about what's been going on in the 8th generation. It's a good time to be a gamer. And I just want to build a community, and I just want to get my opinions out there, see who agrees, who disagrees, and just to have fun. So, guys, today I want to talk about why the PlayStation 4 has been killing it this generation, right? And that's no surprise, really. The PlayStation 4 is doing amazingly well. It's at like 76 millions in sale compared to the Xbox being at like 30 million. The PlayStation 4 is in a great position. It has been killing it. It's doing amazing right now. Now, guys, I'm gonna talk a little about the PlayStation 4 versus the Xbox One. Why the Xbox is not doing as great as the PS4 at the moment. Stuff like that. So, guys, first of all, you know that with the Xbox, I really think they messed up big time at E3, because coming into the 8th generation, like, they were coming off the success of the 360. The 360 was the flagship console of the 7th generation. A lot of people don't like to admit that, but that's the truth. And even though the PS3 came back in the end of the generation, and yes, it outsold it, this 360 was killing the PlayStation 3 for most of the 7th generation. Like, the 360 was the flagship console, let's be honest here. But in this generation, the roles have been reversed, and it's been reversed massively. The PlayStation is dominating, decimating the competition, and Xbox is not in a good space right now. Now, like I said earlier, the Xbox really fumbled it when they came out the gate, man, with the Xbox One. The Xbox was $500. It was big and clunky, and it just wasn't attractive, you know what I mean? But anyways, starting and on top of it, they had a lot of DRM restrictions, which the PlayStation 4 did not have. Like, you couldn't lend your games to friends, you couldn't trade, it was a lot of bullshit. So that turned a lot of people off from the original Xbox One. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 4, it came out, it was $100 cheaper, and it was more powerful, and you didn't have any restrictions. You could just lend your games out, you could do whatever you want, and Sony really capitalized and took advantage of that. And ever since that major E3 fumble, Xbox has just been struggling to get back on their feet. And not to mention the idiot that was running the Xbox division, Don Matrick, who said stick with the 360. I'm not even going to get into that. Ever since that E3 2013, Xbox has really been struggling. Now, at the beginning of the generation, both consoles, they basically had mediocre games, like Killzone. It was, yeah, Sleep Zone, it was boring. Knack was eh. Rise was alright, but it was repetitive. They didn't really have any strong blockbusters coming out gate, neither consoles. But as the generation progressed, Sony started killing it. Sony started with these exclusives. In 2014, we got Infamous Second Son, which was a great game. A lot of people say not on the level of the originals, but it was a great game nonetheless. Xbox didn't really have anything. But in 2015, Xbox had one of the best games, in my opinion, Sunset Overdrive. And that game was just fun. It was just overall fun. Now, guys, and I think they also had Quantic Break in 2015. So Xbox was doing their thing first party wise. Now, in consoles, exclusives, whether we like to admit it or not, it plays a big part. Exclusives sell consoles. Exclusives make you decide which console you want to get, because you guys can bash Nintendo all you want. Nintendo has some of the most top level first party exclusives, whether it's Mario, Zelda, Bayonetta, whatever it is. Nintendo's first party lineup is top tier and it sells consoles. Sony, ever since the PS3, has been killing it with exclusives. You know, even the end of the generation, The Last of Us, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2, you had Beyond 2. So, like, Sony has a lot of exclusives and they have been focusing on story driven exclusives ever since the last generation, and it's carried over into this generation. Microsoft, on the other hand, apart from Gears of War and Forza and Halo 3, like, that's only what they have, really. Now we look on Sony, we had Uncharted 4, The Last of Us Remastered, we have new IPs, Horizon Zero Dawn, which is an amazing game. Now we just have the masterpiece God of War. Like, Sony has been killing it with exclusives, and then the top, we still have games coming this year because we have like Spider-Man coming in September. We have Ghost of Tsushima. I think we're getting The Last of Us 2 next year. We have Detroit Become Human that's still coming out this year. We have Days Gone next year. So, like, Sony is pumping out exclusive top level content, and most of these exclusives, they are system sellers. Microsoft, on the other hand, for the past 2 years, there hasn't really been any blockbuster AAA first party games that entices you to get an Xbox One. And the thing that's also beating the Xbox One is it doesn't really have games that really makes you want to get an Xbox these days, because basically all of the Xbox's first party games, they are going to the PC now. Halo, I'm hearing talks of Halo going to the PC. Quantic Break is on PC. I'm not sure. I think Forza is on PC. Most of their games, they are on PC. So a lot of people are not seeing the reason to buy an Xbox One. No, the Xbox does have the most powerful console on the market, but what's the point of having so much power if you don't have your first party games to take advantage of that power? We see what Sony's first party studios do with that hardware. People say that these consoles are underpowered and outdated, but when these developers, these first party developers that are developing specifically for that system, take advantage of what that system brings, it brings out truly amazing graphics. Like, let's be honest here, God of War as PC level graphics, Horizon and Uncharted 4, like, they are amazing. And if only Xbox had more first party studios to take advantage of the Xbox One, it would be in a much better position than it is right now. You know what I mean? Also the Xbox I don't want to say the Xbox is dead, because I honestly believe the Xbox is doing great. The Xbox One X is selling great. This month they said this year the Xbox has sold the most consoles since its release. So the Xbox is doing good. Contrary to what people tell you, do not believe that the Xbox is dead. It's still up and running and it's thriving. And I'm glad that the Xbox is still in the competition, because competition is good for us consumers. Competition drives productivity. Competition drives productivity. Competition overall works out better for us as gamers. You know what I mean? So right now, guys, Sony. Can I really blame Sony? Sony is doing everything right. But at the same time, I wish that they had certain things the Xbox One had. Now listen, the Xbox has more features than the PS4. That is no surprise. Backwards compatibility, Game Pass. But the thing that's also beating the Xbox is people buy a new console because they want new experiences. Look on God of War. We left the Greek mythology, the old style of play, coming to a new generation. It's a completely new mind-blowing experience, right? Xbox right now, they have such a lack of games. Backwards compatibility they are pushing as a main feature, in which when you have a new console, backwards compatibility should just be a little side deal. Like, something you just have on the side. It should not be the main focus of a new console. Let's be honest, people want new experiences, right? People want new experiences. So definitely, I really hope Microsoft get their act together. I really hope they start pushing more first party IPs, because as Sony is showing, as Nintendo is showing, first party exclusive content sells consoles. First party exclusive content is essential to consoles. And I hope they get more first party studios. I hope they start making things strictly exclusive for the Xbox. You are not seeing God of War on the PC, Uncharted 4 on the PC, Last of Us on PC. No, it is on the PlayStation 4. And that's just it. The PS4 has some of the best games right now. People are saying God of War is game of the generation. It might possibly is. You know, and PC, they have more exclusives than anybody. But let's be honest here. PC exclusives were never on the level of the console exclusives. Like, you have Halo back in the heyday, Gears. You have these amazing PlayStation exclusives. These exclusives are console only experiences, and that's what drives consoles. So I honestly, to wrap it up, Xbox made a lot of fumble this generation. They came out with a lot of DRM restrictions, the weaker console for a higher price, the lack of first party quality content. Meanwhile, Sony on the other hand, they have like so many games, and these games, it's not just quality over quantity, it's both. It's quality and quantity. All of these games that are coming out are of a certain quality, and it's a lot. And guys, listen, take your fanboyism aside. If you can afford both consoles, I'm gonna tell you right now, you should have both. Don't let, because you're a fanboy for one side, dictate that you miss out on some of this generation's greatest moments of gaming. You should enjoy, you should experience God of War, you should experience Uncharted and Horizon. And how cheap the PS4 is now, you guys should do yourself justice as a gamer. You know what I mean? Like, we are all gamers. We should just be enjoying the games. And right now, Microsoft is not, well, Xbox is not in the best position. So if you can, get yourself a PS4 if you can afford it. And if not, you just enjoy your Xbox. You enjoy the multiplats. You enjoy your online. That's what people love. Alright, so guys, that's just me personally. That's my opinion. I think the PlayStation right now is probably a better console, just geared to the fact that the experiences that you're getting on it, everyone should be able to experience it. Alright? Now, I wish Sony would follow suit with the backwards compatibility and more services, that type of thing. But for right now, I gotta give this to the PlayStation. The PlayStation is killing it. All of their games, it's just intriguing as hell. And I really hope Microsoft kicks back from this. Look guys, that's just me. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.